is a little bit focused more on the Hispanic lessons that we had in class and proofs regarding the three concentrating the females. But first and foremost, just the general kind of thing that I learned that I thought was really useful with the importance of being aware of bias. So much of our medical best practice is subject to bias. So one of the things that I was made aware of through the class was just that um, much of our medical best practices are subject to bias. Sorry, let me see if I can go back. That's okay. And so as you saw in the screen before, pulse oximeters, because this is a great example of this, because pulse oximeters were originally tested largely with under with unrepresentative sample groups of mostly white males. The infrared light that is emitted by pulse oximeters is interfered with by melanin in those of darker colored skin, and so we often get inaccurate readings with pulse oximeters, which is really interesting and really important to be aware of, especially for those that are wanting to go into healthcare. So that way we can be aware of these things and we can take that into account when we're trying to diagnose and trying to come up with treatment plans. So it's important to realize that bias could be anywhere within our medical field right now, and it's important to have our minds open and be humble and able to learn. Um, and on this slide, I wanted to talk a little bit about caring for Hispanics and some of the different intricacies, nuances of this. So there is a concept called federalismo, and kind of talking about that in our first bullet point here, where I say by involving my future patients' families, I can increase their abilities to change for the better. So with, things like depression or chronic illness or complicated treatment plans. Families love to be involved in Latino culture. It's a very important part of their culture. So as we take the time to involve the family, as we take the time to explain, allow time for them to make family decisions, and we can really enhance the care for our patients. In addition to that, respect. That refers to the strong respect that Latinos have for doctors, teachers, professionals, and other people, including elders, elderly people. And so that can lead to showing respect to professionals like doctors by not asking them questions. And so, as a doctor, um, in the future, I hope to open up the door for my patients to ask me questions.